What if I told you that you don't have to spend a fortune to get tires that can handle dirt roads, gravel, mud, and pavement without breaking a sweat? That's right. Good traction and durability don't always come with a big price tag. This video is all about the best budget all-terrain tires, and I've lined up a few picks that fit different categories, so there's something here for just about everyone. You'll find links to every product down in the description if you want to check them out. And if you enjoy this kind of content, go ahead and hit that like button, subscribe, and tap the notification bell so you don't miss future videos. Got questions? Drop them in the comments, and I'll do my best to answer. With that out of the way, let's get straight into the reviews. Laufen X-Fit AT, best overall budget all-terrain tires. This tire feels like the best balance between price and performance. For something in the budget category, it checks a lot of boxes that people usually expect from higher-end options. What stood out most to me is how well it handles both daily highway driving and those weekend trips where the pavement disappears. It's built with a tread pattern that wears evenly, so you're not worrying about one side going bald faster than the other. Winter driving can be stressful, but this one has a snowflake rating, which means it's certified for severe snow service. I even saw folks say it held up better in 4 inches of snow than some of the bigger name competitors. That's pretty impressive for a tire that's lighter on the wallet. On the road, it stays quieter than a lot of other all-terrain picks, though it's still a little louder than plain street tires. To me, that's a fair trade-off for what you're getting. With a 45,000-mile treadwear warranty, it's made to last if you rotate it properly. For drivers looking for an all-season tire that won't empty the bank account but still feels dependable, this one deserves the spot as best overall budget choice. GT Radial Adventuro ATX 3P MSF, best budget all-terrain tires for snow and winter. Snow and ice are where this tire really earns its spot. With the 3 Peak Mountain Snowflake rating, it's built to grip in conditions that would make most budget picks slide around. That alone makes it stand out for folks who live where winter driving is just part of life. I've seen people talk about how it holds steady on mountain roads, and even those washboard-style dirt tracks that usually shake everything loose. The tread design is asymmetrical, which helps balance how it wears and how it performs. It even has sidewall cleats and stair-step grooves, giving extra bite in loose dirt or deep snow. The compound is made to resist chips and cuts too, which is good news if your truck or SUV spends time off the pavement. For daily use, it's quieter than you might expect, though some folks did mention a little hum on the highway. Honestly, that's pretty normal with an aggressive tread, so it doesn't feel like a deal breaker. Ride quality still comes across as smooth, and they seem to last well into the mileage with proper care. For a budget-friendly winter all-terrain, this one really stands tall without asking you to overspend. Crosswind AT, best budget all-terrain tires for quiet highway ride. If road noise drives you crazy, this tire is one of the quietest picks in the budget all-terrain lineup. Most people expect a loud hum with chunky tread patterns, but here the ride stays surprisingly calm. That makes it a strong choice for folks who spend a lot of time on highways but still want the extra bite for gravel or muddy paths. The tread depth is pretty generous at 14/32 of an inch, which helps it hold up well against daily use. The directional tread pattern keeps things balanced, and the open shoulder design is there to push out water and mud. That way, you don't end up with a tire that feels clogged after a bit of off-road fun. Some reviewers even mentioned being skeptical at first because of the price, then coming back to order more after being impressed. It's not the most aggressive off-road option out there, but for commuting, weekend errands, or light trail use, it does the job without making your cabin sound like a jet taking off. Add in the fact that it feels smooth and comfortable, and it's easy to see why it earns the spot as best for a quiet highway ride. Thunderer Ranger ATR, best budget all-terrain tires for long tread life. If long tread life is at the top of your list, this tire makes a strong case for itself. With a 45,000-mile warranty, it's built to keep rolling for years without draining your wallet. That kind of durability is rare in the budget category, and it's a big reason why this one stands out. The tread design uses rigid blocks and 3-dimensional sipes, which help maintain grip on wet pavement and slushy roads. There's also a symmetrical pattern, so the wear stays even across the surface. For folks in colder areas, it even comes pre-drilled for studs, which can be a big plus during icy winters. The full nylon overwrap adds another layer of toughness, which is part of why it lasts so long. On the highway, it stays surprisingly quiet for an all-terrain. Some people expect a constant hum with tires like this, but reviewers mention being impressed by how smooth the ride feels. Wet weather traction is another highlight, especially in standing water, where cheaper tires can struggle. Off-road, it handles light trails and gravel without feeling out of place. If you're looking for something that stretches your money the farthest with dependable Treadlife, this one earns the spot as best for longevity. Finding the right budget all-terrain tire really comes down to what you need most, whether that's winter grip, a quieter highway ride, or long tread life. There's a good option out there, no matter your priorities. If you're interested in any of the tires I talked about today, the links are down in the description. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and tap the bell so you don't miss future videos. Got questions? Drop them in the comments. I'd love to hear what you're thinking. And if you want more gear comparisons and reviews, check out some of the other videos on this channel. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.